here's what I've done on my first unit circle. Again, this is for your multiples of 30 degrees, okay? So what I've done is I've taken the first and second quadrant and I've highlighted along those angle measures that are multiples of 30, okay? So we have our 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, and 180, okay? We'll get to the multiples of 45 in just a second, okay? So I have my multiples of 30 degrees. First of all, we should know that the radian measure at 0 degrees is 0, right? And the radian measure at 180 is what? It's really actually super important that you know this for this little trick. Pi, okay. Because the whole circle is what? 2 pi. So half of it would be 1 pi. All right, so I split this into 30-degree, basically pi pieces, right? How many 30-degree pi pieces do we have there? 6, exactly. So if I'm splitting basically pi into 6 pi pieces, what's each one of them? 1/6 pi, or pi over 6. So after 1 pi piece of pi over 6, I'm at 30 degrees. That radian measure is pi over 6. If I do one more pi piece of pi over 6, where am I? 2 pi over 6, which is pi over 3. If I add one more pi piece of pi over 6, I'm at 3 pi over 6, which is pi over 2. I'm going to add one more pi piece of pi over 6, 4 pi over 6, which is 2 pi over 3. 4 pi over 6, I'm going to add one more, that is 5 pi over 6. And then one more would be 6 pi over 6, which is pi. How about that? I can continue then. I mean, you can go ahead and continue. So just keep in mind that this is 6 pi over 6. I'm just adding pi over 6 little pieces. Shut up, Sydney. pi over 6 pieces to all my 30-degree multiples. So 6 pi over 6 plus another one is 7 pi over 6. Another one, 8 pi over 6, which is really what? 4 pi over 3. Gonna add another one, 9 pi over 6, which is 3 pi over 2. This is 10 pi over 6, which is 5 pi over 3. And then I'm all the way over to 11 pi over 6. When I add one more, 12 pi over 6 is 2 pi. OMG.